Hey guys, DPD here. As some of you know who follow me on Twitter or other social media platforms, Elden Ring has taken the #1 spot as my favorite video game of all time. It is also ranked, to my opinion, the greatest video game of all time. I am a big From Software fan, and when Elden Ring came out, like, it just, I literally turned into a hermit. I stayed at home for a month or two just to play the game. I did nothing but play Elden Ring. I neglected my family. I didn't eat. It was a time. And if you know me, whenever I really like something, I tend to not obsess over it, but I mean kind of obsess over it. But I tend to buy a lot of merch from said thing. So this thing right here, obviously you know what's inside this because of the thumbnail and the title of the video. But this is one of the first things that I purchased that is like Elden Ring related. Ranni the Witch, which is one of the main characters in Elden Ring. She's definitely a fan favorite from the game and from the community. And Ranni the Witch is also my favorite From Software creation. Sorry, Solaire, you have been dethroned. So I had to buy this. And I've also purchased several other Ranni the Witch things, and whenever I receive them, I will definitely record a little thing for you guys so you guys can check it out. So yeah, this is not official merchandise. This is a GK or garage kit, which is basically very highly detailed, very finely made statues by artists, and they make very limited amounts so they don't get in trouble or sued by the IP holders. And I have quite a few garage kits or GKs. This is by studio ShowHand. So ShowHands Studios made this. Yeah, anyways, let's go. But yeah, before I open this up, all right guys, so this is the front of the box here. It shows an image from Ranni's Rise in Lunar of the Lakes. There's an image here of her throne, and then on like a pillow that's sitting on top of the throne, it has the Dark Moon ring, which is the ring that Ranni gives you in the game. And then on the back here, you see the moon, because obviously Ranni is the moon princess. Very Sailor Moon-esque if you think about it. You got some bookshelves on this side, and then on this side you have some like an tree that you can see from one of the windows. On the top it has the ShowHands Studios logo right there. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. The Princess Ranni little statuette here is encased in this very soft foam padding, and inside stuff. This is the Ranni statue. Oh, she's so cute. So obviously you saw the thumbnail of the video. You know that this is a super cute chibi version of Ranni. And oh my gosh, she's so adorable. Look at her. Oh, look at her. It's so cute. She also has this like weird nub on her head for her large hat, which we'll put on in a sec. And then you also get the Dark Moon Greatsword. This looks super sick. Look at that. Ooh, all right. We have her big, gigantic hat. So boom, little wizard hat here, and you place this on top. So there are some grooves over here that match the groove on her head. So I just gotta make sure it's placed just like that. And there's actually a magnet inside, so I can just let go like that. It's actually magnetic inside, so that's pretty cool. Usually when they have pieces like this, you know, you could they can easily like fly off or whatever. So usually they implement some type of magnet inside of each nub so they don't just like easily fall out. And it's not a super strong magnet, it's just strong enough so it doesn't fall out, as you can see here. So, all right, there you go. And then we add this on top. Leave it alone. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that. All right, it's kind of wonky here. I don't know. All right, I think that's it. So let's go ahead and zoom in and talk about the Ranni statue. All right, here you go, guys. This is the Chibi Moon Ranni statue. As you can see here, super cute and adorable, gigantic head over here. The eyes are stamped on with her cute little smile. She has a cute little one-line smile. If you don't know the Elden Ring thing, like she has like a transparent soul, like she has a second face on her head, and she has that side of her face, her eyes are closed on that side. So that's what this is. But if you don't know the Elden Ring lore, it just looks cute. It kind of looks like she's winking at you, right? And then you have like a little mark over here. You have the very thin eyebrows. Also, the skin is painted ever so lightly. She's obviously blue, but there is like a light gradient. I think there's like a gradient of white and blue, so there's a bit of like white under the eyes, kind of like a blush almost. And then as you can see here, she's actually holding the Dark Moon ring on her hand. She has little baby tiny hands there. So cute. Nice detailed mold of her little fingers. Her fingernails are painted white. But yeah, I just think it's so super adorable how she's just holding the Dark Moon ring right there. And then you can see like the sides of her robe. You can see the details of the sculpt, the nice paint job. There's definitely a lot of weathering on the little bands that go around. The hair is like a nice, almost like a gray toned navy blue. There's some white and light blue hues that are kind of like added in as a gradient in her hair. And then the hair is kind of just unruly like all around. There's like some nice little curls around there. You can see the lining and the sculpt on each strand. So the bottom of her hat's brim, you see all the details. It almost looks like a snowflake design that's kind of just scattered all over. So it's not just painted, there's actually a sculpt and an embossing on all the little snowflake designs on the bottom. And then her hat, the top of her hat is almost like a very frosty blue, like a frosty white blue. In sneakerhead terms, it's called icy blue. And so yeah, it's kind of almost like a green tint, but it's definitely just a light blue that they added. It gives it a nice silver look. And then the same thing goes with this little, I don't know what to call this thing, but it's just some decoration across the little tip of her hat. It just kind of sits on top. I'm assuming it's made out of plastic. The rest of the statue is made out of resin, if I didn't mention that already. But yeah, let's keep talking about Ranni's wardrobe. So her cape here, it's kind of reminiscent of like gray direwolf fur, because obviously if you know the lore, she has a shadow, Blythe, her protector. He's a wolf man kind of dude, and I guess that's what this represents, the color. Same on both ends here. And then you can see her little feet kind of dangling on top of her throne. She has little sandals on. You can see the details and etching of the sculpt on her feet, and as well as a little cloth. I guess this is like a bottom, the bottom of her dress. You could, or like, is that a chainmail? I don't know. It has some really nice details underneath there. And then you could even see her dress and the little drawstring of her dress there on her torso area. See a little collar under her neck there. Like, there's so many really amazing small details on this. I am very impressed with how they made this little Ranni statue. Even though she's like a little chibi, cute thing, there's still a lot of amazing details on this thing. And what's so cute about this little chibi Ranni statue is that like she's actually sitting on a pile of books. As you can see there, it's so cute. Ranni is kind of like a shorter character. She's kind of pretty tiny in Elden Ring in the game. All right, I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit. But as you can see, like the throne, like the chair, it kind of just comes up, and like she's so tiny that she has to sit on top of the books. And the books are actually pretty detailed as well. You can see the etching and sculpt of each batches of pages underneath. So it's not just white with like black lines on it. It's actually sculpted in, like all the little divots that you could see, so to represent some pages. And it goes all the way around. There's one book that's turned the other way, and then it continues that way. And then let's talk about the chair. Also, it's fairly detailed. You can see all the little etchings on the seat of the chair, the legs of the chair. It goes all the way around to the side. And then even the back of the chair has this really intricate, very cool Renaissance-y design. It's really awesome, very gothic. I really like the look. And obviously the chair is painted in a dark brown. There's some weathering on the chair as well for the paint, so that's a pretty amazing job there. So as you can see here on the bottom of the chair, there's a nice little art work of the little chibi Princess Ranni over here. And you can see here the chibi Ranni that I have is only limited to 300 pieces, and I have 268, so that's my number. So yeah, that is the Lunar Princess Ranni the Witch little chibi statuette from ShowHands Studios. This is a pretty limited piece. There are only 300 made. As you can see, I got number 268. Wish I got some like significant number like 69 or something, but whatever. I got this from Favor GK, which is a really cool website. I get most of my garage kit figurines from there. You can check them out. They have a lot of really amazing statues and figures by some incredible artists. So please check them out. They are legit. I have purchased this, basically almost all my garage kit statues from Asia from that website, so please check them out. I believe this is currently sold out, so it's going to be really hard to get it. It's not impossible. I'm sure there's going to be some people who are willing to sell this. But if you somehow do find this online, or if you stumble upon this on a store, the retail price, at least the price that I paid for this, was $139.99. So about like with shipping, it might cost you maybe $170. I'm unsure. But yeah, this is a really amazing piece. I'm a big fan of Ranni. I'm a big fan of Elden Ring. I think this is an incredible, cute statuette here, and I love it. Yeah, she's really awesome. It's actually very hefty. There's a nice weight to this. I'm like, actually, my arm is actually getting pretty tired just holding this up. Oh, and let's talk about the Dark Moon sword here. pretty nice. They use like a nice clear resin for the blade, and they have this really cool like crystallized design that's inside of it. And then you have the really cool, I don't know what to call this type of texture. They have this really cool, like, it's not bone, but maybe some wiring texture for the hilt of the sword and the handle. Pretty amazing look. You can see that the resin is very, very shiny, very reflective with the light. They did a really good job on adding this to the collection. So I think this cost like $10 extra, which is actually pretty cheap. So if you find the statue and you get this is a little extra thing that comes with it. But yeah, I think that's it for my unboxing of the ShowHands Princess Ranni statue, little chibi version of it. Let me know what you guys think of the statue in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want to see more Elden Ring stuff. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of thing. I have a large collection of figurines, statues, and toys, and I love unboxing them and showing you guys what I got. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and take care, guys. Bye.
Ready?